At the 2016 CAC Men's Swimming Championship, Mary Washington secured its 16th consecutive CAC title behind 11 first-place finishes. Salisbury finished second, while St. Mary's took third in the team standings. A pair of men's swimmers qualified for the NCAA championships, UMW's Dallas Tarkenton and York's Kyle Walthall. Both earned All-America honors at the national meet, with Walthall providing the highlight with a national championship in the 100 breaststroke. While Walthall has graduated, Tarkenton is back to help lead a deep Eagle squad that will look to once again claim conference hardware. The three-day CAC Championship will once again be hosted by St. Mary's, beginning on Friday, February 17th. Let's take an inside look at each team entering this weekend's meet.
My goals and expectations for the men's team are that we're going to continue to move up in the rankings in the CAC, that we'll win a conference title for the first time, which should happen in multiple events for us this year, improve our standings in the relays, as well as overall, and score more points than we've ever scored before at CAC championships. Getting to go head-to-head against everybody in the conference at least once has let us kind of see what our competition is and given us an opportunity to race people that we're going to be racing in B and A finals at championships. So it's really prepared our men to see, okay, this is where I stand in the conference and this is what I need to do to move up. We've also had some great Division II and Division I competition this year, especially at the Franklin and Marshall Invite, that's helped us kind of compete at an elite level, and getting to swim at Franklin and Marshall Invitational over 3 days has showed us what it's going to be like when we get to CACs, to have to race in the morning, race in the afternoon, repeatedly day after day, and see that we can still swim fast even when we're tired on that last day. We had some really good freshmen this year that have really helped improve our team, and our upperclassmen have also stepped up and improved on where they were the year before. And we're just deeper all around on the men's side, which has made us a lot more competitive and able to hang with teams we weren't able to hang with last year.
My goals and expectations are for all the guys to swim best times in all their events, for our relays to place higher in the conference than we did last year, which we have a great chance with more depth on the guys' side. Also, I'd like to see our first individual conference championship titles, and really I would just like to see everyone put in their best effort. We've been working hard all season, and it's a chance for it all to show. I think our meet schedule helped us a lot because we got to see everyone swim, the people that we're going to swim against at conference championships. At our Franklin and Marshall Invite, we got to swim really tough competition, got a chance to swim finals, and we got rest, and it was a multi-day meet, so it was very grueling on us, and we got to see how we swim tired, how we swim rested, and everyone's been swimming really well all season in both situations, so I think it should be really good. My favorite part of being a student athlete is the friendships. Our guys team is like a family. Like, everyone hangs out all the time. All the other teams hang out together. Like, we all hang out with different teams and stuff too, and it's a real tight community, and it's really fun.
I think our goals are always to go in and perform at our best at the conference championship meet. That's where we focus all season. That's kind of what we aim for starting in September. That's what we're talking about. So the goal is to have everyone performing at their best on those 3 days. And if we do that, I think we'll come away with some special swims, hopefully some new school records, some NCAA qualifiers. And the ultimate goal is, of course, to bring home 2 more titles to Mary Washington. We're really lucky because we have a very talented team top to bottom. It's been really fun this year watching our seniors step into that leadership role and kind of direct the program. It's been cool to see the juniors officially become upperclassmen and step into that role. And then when you look at our younger classes, we have a small but very talented sophomore class, and our freshmen are just, big and talented and have made a huge impact on the team. So it's really exciting to kind of not have any 1 or 2 people that you're looking at, but no, top to bottom, anyone can participate and score big points and be the person that makes a difference and has that breakout swim. So it's kind of been a nice feeling as a coach. I really like our schedule. I love swimming the other conference teams. I always think it's really fun. I love seeing the other coaches. Our kids get excited because they're friends with those guys, so that always gives us some good competition. And then we're lucky to add in some out-of-conference competition as well. We swim Gettysburg and Johns Hopkins and Franklin and Marshall. So Hopkins is a top 5 school, and I think that gives us a really good idea of what the top end of Division III looks like. And I think a little bit of rest mid-season keeps the kids excited and ready to go as we come into training trip and then working hard through second semester. But like I said earlier, this is all about conference championships and being good, the middle of February.
Well, I'd say as a team, we're looking forward to continuing the legacy that is Mary Washington Swimming. And expectations, I'd say, do better than last year and leave a mark. Mary Washington Swimming is we have specialized practices, and we mix that with tough training all year, as you've seen throughout a lot of the dual meets and Gettysburg, and in the weight room. It all just comes together at the end. I'm most looking forward to seeing everybody swim their best. It's fun to put a suit on and just see how fast you can go and who you can beat, and just the energy in general, because everyone has their game faces on and they're just ready to attack.
We're pretty confident, I think, and our approach this year is going to be to go in and just try to be as prepared as we can mentally, physically, emotionally, and our goal is best times for everybody. And in terms of team score, just kind of let the chips fall where they may. It's not going to be a high priority for us this year as far as focus goes. Getting everybody to go in and swim well, that's our focus. They've certainly matured and provide great leadership to the younger kids, the younger men on the team. And I think it's that seasoning, that aging, that experience that is just, they've been able to help the freshmen, sophomores sort of manage their time, manage the workload, manage school, and help them kind of see where they can be in 3-4 years as well. So we're really pleased with our senior class and the leadership they've provided the rest of the team, both men and women, for the season.
This is the best record we've had definitely since I've been at Marymount. It's nice to see the senior class kind of coming together along with all the contributors that we've had for the last for this year. It's nice just to see everybody kind of working together and have that high spirit atmosphere. And it's also really encouraging that we feel kind of beaten down for all these meets that we've been doing, these dual meets, and somehow we've still managed to pull out wins. So going into the CACs, almost everyone's feeling pretty great, and we're excited. So I'm thinking it's going to be a great championship. Pretty beat down throughout the season, and it's beat down physically, and it's also beat down mentally. Through those long training sessions, it really can take a tear on you. I started feeling great as of a week ago, and I know a lot of the guys are feeling the same. And I'm thinking that come time for CACs, we're going to be ready to go. We're excited to race. I'm excited about it. I think I missed national competition by 0.2 of a second last year or something like that. I don't feel that that's going to be an issue this year. I'm feeling confident in our relays, and the entire senior class, they look great. It's exciting.
Our men's team has conference championships coming up this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 17th, 18th, and 19th. We've gotten some good work in, starting with our training trip in Florida. We sort of built a base there that we're working off of now. Last week we did some race-specific sets and some target sets, so ready to go in and get some good racing in. Our senior captains, Matt Walchuk, Andrew Breaker, and Andrew Braun have all done a really good job of staying consistent, setting a good example for the rest of the team, setting the tone for the team, and we're looking to see those guys show up and perform really well and lead us through championships.
So this year in the regular season we went a record of 1-4 within the conference. So I think it would be great if as a team we could perform better than that and beat out at least 2 of the teams in the conference. Throughout the season we've been doing 2-a-day workouts, we've been doing a weightlifting regimen, we've had dual meets, we've had our invite meet, and everyone is kind of prepared at this point to see how fast they can go. It's gone really well this season. Ever since our Florida training trip in December, we've been working really hard, doing 2-a-day workouts, and everyone's looking like they're going to taper down well for this championship weekend. I'm really looking forward to seeing the hard work and dedication that everyone held throughout the year pay off at championship weekend. It's going to be cool to watch people go best times. I enjoy being a student athlete at St. Mary's because I like being around like-minded individuals. We can work out in the pool together, we can study together, and we can hang out together.
We are looking forward to trying to hold off with our second place and third place finishes from last year. I know that's a big challenge for us this year, but that is our ultimate goal. Other than the seniors, Okan, Eiger, we've had a couple of freshmen step up. Bazu Baldonazzo, who is a junior, has really been solid for us on the men's side. Pete Moyer, sophomore, and Andrew Ward. But everybody has really contributed this year. We don't have anybody that hasn't contributed in some way in a meet to earn points. Our schedule in swimming, the dual meet season has no bearing on championships. It's like you start over from nothing at championships and you have to earn your way back in. So the dual meet season gives us an opportunity to race and to, perfect our skills and, really kind of get used to things. When we get to championships, that's our time when we really need to step it up and score the points. I just really enjoy watching their faces when they swim faster than they ever have before and look up at that clock and they have to do 3 or 4 retakes because they aren't sure it's really their time. I really enjoy seeing that, and we have had some very successful championships, so we're expecting that again this year.
For the upcoming championships, as the men's team, the ultimate goal is to win. But before that, we're trying to do our best, get the best times and the records, and then trying to get the second place just as last year. Well, the best part is being part of the team, hanging out, swimming, going through all the sad stuff, happy stuff all together, and preparing for one ultimate goal. Well, this season was really busy. Lifting practices, morning practices, swimming practices. But I believe that the best part of it, that I was with the team throughout all these practices, and we helped each other out. And that's why that's why we got so much better. Well, this is my last one. And what I'm really looking forward to is really enjoy and have the best fun out of I can and be the most successful I can be. Just for me, for my individual goals and my team goals as well.
I think that the men this year have really surprised a lot of people. I think the depth that we have on the men's team from really the top 18 positions that we have to score is phenomenal. It's phenomenal. And then those that do not score are just as strong. They're just as influential on the team and our success. But I think that the men are going to continue to rack up those points. I think the men will have a great showing at the conference championship. And then it's going from there. It's advancing past that. That's the initial goal.
I'd like to see the team develop a good, strong showing. Hopefully, get second place this year. Last year we had some misfortunate events lead to us getting fourth on the guys' side. So hopefully we can balance out those misfortunes and get us up there. Second, maybe give Mary Wash a run for the money, but we'll see what happens there. They got a lot of depth, and we may be able to try and compete with that. My personal expectations, I want to defend my 100 back and 200 back championship titles, and I would love to try and make an NCAA cut in the 100 back. That being said, I'm going to have to drop a half a second, so we'll see what happens there.
Guys, again, we have a very big freshman class and then a very strong core of leaders. Definitely Morgan Schreiber, Jesse Tate, a local freshman from York. Ian Kruper, who is a transfer senior, also from York, who's going to be influential in our success. And then also other returners, including Trevor Brinton, Jacob McConnell, the freshman class, AJ Lohr in the middle distance fly events. And, really it's just a very special group of guys that, I think they had a phenomenal dual meet record season, but are going to surprise many people. And with the way things are going with training, I think we're going to continue that success for years to come, and it's exciting.
Personally, if we walk away with second place as a team, and individually, if I walk away with a title and 100 and 200 back and a shot at NCAAs, would be a successful meet.
Successful meet on the guys' side. I think our relays are going to be very strong. Our medley relays will be very strong. I think Morgan Schreiber has a huge shot in the 100 backstroke, the 200 backstroke. Very strong swimmer, all around. And then Jesse Tate, I think he has the potential to surprise himself and do well. And hopefully, we go into that meet with the right mindset across the board on the men's side, and we qualify as many as we can for NCAAs.